The Dubai Duty Free Open Championships has already begun. The men's singles first rounds are almost complete, and I've done some research on player statistics, head-to-head results, and their current form to come up with my own predictions of how this tournament's going to unfold. Let's check out the draw. Starting from the top, Felix Auger-Aliassime, the number 1 seed, will be taking on Pesci Pericard, the Frenchman, in the round of 16. Auger-Aliassime has won 2 out of 3 occasions that these two have met, and you have to go all the way back to 2024 when the Frenchman last beat the Canadian. I think Auger-Aliassime will progress to the quarterfinals. In the second match in the round of 16, Corena Busta will be taking on Lehechka. My feeling is that Lehechka is going to progress. Medvedev will take on Wawrinka in the second round. These two have played on 5 occasions. Medvedev has got the best of the Swiss on 3 occasions. It could be a close encounter, but I do believe that the 30-year-old will get the better of the 40-year-old and progress to the quarterfinals. I think the American Brooksby will meet Khachanov in the round of 16. These two have only played twice in the past, and the spoils have been shared 1 apiece. Khachanov is in pretty good form. I think he's going to beat the American and progress through to the quarterfinals. Looking at the bottom half of the draw, I think Rublev, the number 5 seed, will meet Tsitsipas in the second round. I think this is the time for Tsitsipas to shine, and these two have met on 12 occasions, dividing the spoils 6-6. Although Rublev got the better of Tsitsipas in Doha in the quarterfinals, beating him 6-3, 7-6, I do have a feeling that Tsitsipas has something to prove, being last year's defending champion. My guess is that Tsitsipas will go to the quarterfinals. In the next round of 16, Rinderknecht should meet Draper. These two have only met once before, and Draper got the better of the Frenchman in an indoor tournament. The number 4 seed should progress through to the quarterfinals. Hurkacz will be meeting Popyrin in the round of 16. And my feeling is that Hurkacz has had enough game time now over the last couple of months and should beat the Australian to move through to the quarterfinals. In the last round of 16, I think Griekspoor from the Netherlands should be meeting the Kazakhstani Alexander Bublik. These two have met on 4 occasions before, and Griekspoor has not yet beaten Bublik. Bublik is on form, he's heading well. I think he's going to progress through to the quarterfinals. In the first quarterfinal, Auger-Aliassime will take on Lehechka. This year has been a good start for the Canadian, and even when he's down, he's been able to come back. I see the number 1 seed progressing through to the semi-finals. In the second quarterfinal match, Medvedev will be taking on Khachanov. These two have played on 9 occasions. Medvedev has won 7 of those matches. Medvedev also has something to prove, being an ex-champion at this tournament. My feeling is that he will progress through to the semi-finals. In the third quarterfinals, Tsitsipas will be taking on Jack Draper. It's been a long journey for Draper to get back, but he's playing well, and I think Tsitsipas will come second best in this encounter. I think Draper will move through to the semi-finals. In the last quarterfinal, Polish Hubert Hurkacz will take on Alexander Bublik, the number 2 seed. This is the time for Hurkacz to shine. These two have played on 8 occasions, and Hurkacz has won 6 out of those matches. Bublik has been playing a lot of tennis, progressing through the tournaments into the latter stages. I think the Pole is ready to make it a 7th win. I see Hurkacz progressing through to the semi-finals. In the first semi-finals, Auger-Aliassime will take on Medvedev. These two have played on 9 occasions. Medvedev winning 7 of those matches. The most recent times that they've met, Felix Auger-Aliassime has got the better of Daniil Medvedev. You have to go all the way back to 2024 in the Australian Open, the last time Medvedev has won. That was in straight sets. I do feel Auger-Aliassime has been playing a lot of tennis. He looked tired in the final of the ABN AMRO. My feeling is that Medvedev is going to get the better of the number 1 seed and progress through to the final. In the second semi-final, Jack Draper will take on the Pole Hurkacz. These two have played on 6 occasions, and Hurkacz has won 66% of the time. My feeling is that Jack Draper will get the better of the Pole and progress through to the final. And in the final, we have Daniil Medvedev, the number 3 seed, taking on Jack Draper, the number 4 seed. These two have played only once before, and that was all the way back in 2024 on clay. where Medvedev got the better of the Brit 7-5, 6-4. I believe that Jack Draper will get the better of Medvedev in the final and be crowned Dubai Duty Free Open Champion for 2026. If you think someone else is going to win this tournament, write down in the comments below. I'd love to read through it. If, however, you agree with my prediction, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and remember to follow me for the rest of the week as I stream live the biggest matches in this tournament. See you there.